miles an hour going up there, but if it had gone on any longer, I'm sure my speed would have continued going down. But along here, which is still a bit of a hill, it's not doing too bad. So this is the old London road going through Benfleet to Southend. Would have been the old A13, but the A13 has been turned into a big dual carriageway. But so this was the original A13. Well, it is the A13 now, so I'm on the A13. It changes from dual carriageway to this at the roundabout at the top of County Island. So, but this is So this is apart from a short stretch on going around the roundabout. I've been driving on 30-mile-an-hour roads all the way, really. As a dealer, hadn't charged the car up when I picked it up. There's like 35 miles on the clock, but when he handed it over, he didn't charge it up fully as they kind of promised. I did a charge using one of my what are those cables called? The one they recommend. I've got a 15-metre one, which is a bit of overkill, really. I've got a 15-metre cable that I run out my lounge to my back garden gate, which conveniently I can park my car directly outside at the back of the house. So I charge it up. So since Saturday, I've had a full charge. And I'm now down to 34 miles of what do they call it? I can't remember now, but it's 34 miles of range. I can't remember what the Monami team call it. Anyway, so yeah, got about 34 miles of range, and just coming up to Benfleet. This is like a test run to drive sort of into Southend town centre, through Benfleet, through Leigh-on-Sea, through Westcliff, and I'll get to the roundabouts at the bottom, at the end of the as it enters Southend. The A13 enters Southend. I'll just do a U, go around the roundabout and come back again. I think I don't need to do anything in Southend really. Wasting electricity, really. Yes, I'm going around and roundabout. What am I doing? I'm nearly clipping the curb because I've got no awareness of where the corner of my car is on the right hand side there. Yeah. Went around about 23, 24 miles an hour, and I did feel that I was going to slip off the seat for a bit there. Yeah, I'm drifting over to the middle of the road all the time. I'm trying to sit where I normally sit in the car. Alexa, what's the time? What's happened to you? Alexa, what's the time?
The time is 2:56 a.m.
Got to get the shopping done before 4 o'clock. So, depends which is my nearest supermarket when I get nearest that time. But it's not that far. So while I was waiting for this to arrive, I thought I was getting just a basic car with no trimmings. I decided to see what I could get really cheaply from that new Chinese place, Temu. So I've got a silicon, an orange, and I thought I was going to go with the orange theme, and of course the pack I've got is the grey theme. So that's a bit odd. So I bought an orange silicon cereal colour, which actually is a bit annoying. It slips around, so I'll probably take that off. I bought a pair of orange coloured memory foam seats. I bought a little sort of modular fan thing that would fit into the speaker socket in front of the steering wheel here. But that is so noisy. I mean, that's as noisy as the Citroën fan blower. It's really noisy, and actually has absolutely no power whatsoever. I noticed driving along with just the windows open, I'm getting a fairly nice breeze coming through. So that wasn't a particularly good buy. What else did I buy? I ordered some sort of a rubber boot mat with a plan of cutting it and fitting it to the floor here. But of course, the grey pack has given me a couple of already fitted carpets, so that was a waste of money. I bought some hubcaps and some Citroën stickers to go on the hubcaps, but of course that was a waste of money because because I've got the Citroën grey hubcaps as part of the pack, so that was again a bit of a waste of money. I bought a bag to fit in the luggage space, which I think that's a reasonably good idea. Although it sits quite well in the passenger footwell as well. So I bought that. This is all from Temu. I was saying I spent about 50 quid in Temu on garbage really. I bought some USB cables and things. And what else did I get? I can't remember. I was thinking of buying that sticker pack that sold online with a giant Duracell battery that fits along the side. It fits into that indent on the side of the car. That's about 55 quid, but I'm not sure I'll bother doing that. With the grey pack, you get that little USB sticker that goes on the side. I'm not even sure I'll bother with that really. What else did I get before this arrived? Oh, there's a bag that hangs over the seat. I bought some clips with suckers on them for fitting those space blankets. I'm going to try just for a laugh. I'm going to try cutting some space blankets to fit over the windows, so that if I leave the car in the sun for any length of time, like parts outside the house, it won't get too hot. And I've got the little sticker clips which I can clip to the windows, and then clip the suckers go to the windows, and the clips can hold sort of cut down space blanket over the roof and over the windows to stop the inside of the car getting too hot, because it's just the beginning of summer, isn't it? So and it's been pretty hot already. So I know Tim from me and Mon Ami's recording the temperatures are like 40 degrees and 50 degrees in his car, and it gets up to 30. It gets up to 30 odd in this country these days. So I wouldn't be surprised that happens to my car as well. As you can see, the traffic is a bit of a nightmare. So there's no trouble. I'm only doing 26 miles an hour because that's as fast as traffic is going. Oh, 28 now. But coming back, it looks like I'll be going even slower. So this is the reality of driving on 30-mile-an-hour roads. The Ami is plenty fast enough for most journeys, really. Leon C, by the way. So I'm not driving along my foot to the floor, as you kind of expect you would have to. I'm actually having to slow down. This, by the way, is an old Samsung 360 camera. They don't make them anymore, and the software for it isn't really properly supported. But I've got a, I've just checked out the PC software for it, and I found I can actually stitch together videos and turn them into a slightly long. This thing seems to only record about 11 minutes at a time, and then 11-minute sections. But the software I've got on my laptop can stitch those together. So I'm gonna. This will probably come in about 3 or 4 little 10-minute packages this journey, and I'm gonna, when I get back, I'll have a go at sort of stitching them together and see how that works. It'll be interesting. I'm not really a video editor, but it's kind of. Also, yeah, this camera I've got set to 120 frames per second, and it's like it's all standard HD. So it'll be interesting to see how this looks when I get back. I went for the 120 feet per second because apparently that makes for a smoother moving video. Right, you don't want detail if everything goes blurry. Another thing I got is a Wi-Fi image following camera that you normally keep indoors in the house, but my car's parked close enough to my house that I get a Wi-Fi connection. So I've actually got this as a set up as a secure. I think you probably see it over the left-hand corner. I got this set up as a security camera when I'm at home. So I plug it into a small power